I want to talk about something that's really coming up in the future, and that's slow pitch jigging. A year ago, nobody ever heard of it. Now, everybody wants to know about it. It's going to be absolutely the most fun you can have for small to medium fish, whether it be sand bass or sculpin or rockfish or especially lingcod. It's unbelievable fun and very effective for those species. And even if you want to catch yellowtail and tuna, not giant tuna, but school-sized tuna, it's going to be good for those too. And again, lots and lots of fun. And I've got two different rigs here. And the way the rods are rated on slow pitch jigging, and here in this little room, I can't show you the actual motion, so you're going to have to use the magic of YouTube and just use slow pitch jigging in the search engine, and you're going to get videos that show that motion. But as you can see, the tackle's relatively light. The rods are rated for the weight of the lure, not the weight of the line like normal rods. And what you're trying to do is you're going to use a relatively flexible rod. You can kind of see how flexible that rod is. Using the flex of the rod to make that jig give a really enticing little jump. And if you do it right, you make that jig jump in a way the fish have never seen. They go crazy for it. This is a 250 gram rig with a Penn Fathom 8 star drag. So if we can show that to the camera. That you can see that's a pretty small reel, but I've got 300 yards of 30-pound test braid on there. So you can get down pretty deep and you catch a pretty good sized fish with that if you get lucky and hook, a 25-pound yellowtail. You're going to be able to land it no problem. But more importantly, you're going to have so much fun getting bite after bite after bite on everything that's down there. And this is a 250 gram jig where I've got the nice owner dual dancing stingers on there on the front and the back. That's kind of a popular way to do it for both yellowtail and tuna. A lot of times when I'm fishing rockfish, I get rid of the tail hook because I don't want to snag the bottom. But that's really, really a lot of fun. If I think there's going to be some larger yellowtail or maybe even some tuna. Oh, and here's another cool little interesting accessory, and that is the lure wraps to keep the lures from rattling and denting up your rod. And this is a 450 gram rod, and I've got this lure is 280 grams, which my metric tells me that's about 10 ounces. You can get down pretty deep, and that is the Penn Fathom 15 Extra Narrow. Show that to the camera. That is a 2-speed. And I've caught yellowtail, I've caught tuna, and I've caught lots and lots of lingcod and big red rockfish. This is just so much fun. I even caught probably the second biggest, if not the biggest calico bass of my entire life, slow pitch jigging, just a couple of months ago. So look for this in the future. It's not going to be the only thing you take when you come out on a searcher, but bring it along, and there's going to be opportunities when you've got the lingcod, you've got the rockfish, et cetera, around the boat, maybe even the yellowtail. You're going to have a ton of fun. Slow pitch jigging. It's the future.